makeup at my desk. I'm in my office trying not to show you all the accoutrement. It's pretty though. It's cute. It's a cute office. But I have lately, when I come into the office, have just been trying to bring my makeup and do it here rather than doing it at home and then having to commute and all that jazz. So yeah, I have a little bit of time before my first patient, so I figured that go ahead and do my makeup right now. So let me show you what I brought with me. I have this travel case and brush set from BK Beauty. Also in here, I have the Kiyaki set from Sonia G, the most recent one that came out. And so that's my like tools and stuff. And then I also have my blush and eyeshadow and things like that, some singles in this little kit pack here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through I'm just gonna do my makeup, okay? So I'm gonna start with the Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer from Fenty. Now when I was home, I did put on some moisturizer and I put on some sunscreen and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, as I just thought about it, I actually want to do my eyes first. Oh well. Let's put this on and let it sit in anyway. Now I'm going to take this Tarte Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm, and I'm going to use this as an eye primer. I'm basically just trying to use it up. And let me show you what I have in here. So I've really been trying to use my Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I know people love that palette. It is not my favorite, but I want to give it one last like good shot using several shades, or trying to use all the shades before I completely declutter it. I actually had it like sitting on top of the trash, and then I was like, okay, let me just give it another shot. So I have a couple of the single shadows from the Metropolis palette here, and then some of these like rectangular pans are from the Hindash Beautopsy and Monochromance palettes, and then these are Lethal Cosmetics face powders. So I think I'll try using some of the blues. I used some of the greens yesterday. It was fine. Nothing to write home about. Okay, this is the BK Travel 203. I'm gonna go into this shimmery blue here. It's pretty. Not gonna do anything too major. How's that look? I can't zoom you in, can I? I don't know. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. Okay. Now this is the BK 202. I think I've actually been enjoying the BK travel set more than the Kiyaki set. And I am going to go into this blue from the Hindash palette. I'm just gonna go across this. Okay, so we've got that. Shoot, one thing I forgot to bring is a like a little towel. So, you know, therapists always have napkins, so I'm just gonna use this to wipe off some of that blue. And I'm going to go in with this sort of neutral brown here and use that just to blend out a bit more. I really feel like I'm enjoying the Hindash palettes much more as singles. So now that we've got the eyes started, I'm going to move on to the face. I already did my primer a moment ago, and so I am going to put on my foundation. I have the mini of the Fenty Soft Matte. This is in the shade 450, which is typically the shade that I wear. So hopefully this works. Ooh. So I've got either the Sonia G Mini Kiyaki like foundation brush jumbo base or the BK Travel 101. I like both of these, the larger ones for foundation, but let's see. Now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer in 430. Now, this is like maybe my second time trying this concealer. I actually bought it in the, I think it was the 450 shade, because I remember when they came out, they were like, you can buy your shade and it'll be a little bit lighter, and it just wasn't working for me. So I exchanged it for this shade, and I think I like this shade a bit better. So I'll be able to see how it wears today. And then I have this like mini Benefit brow pencil. Use that. All right, so I'm going to take the same jumbo base and just blend out my concealer. Okay, so I usually set things with my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder. But that thing is so fragile. I was not taking a chance bringing it with me, so I have a couple of loose powders. Let's see. I have the Fenty, which I have never used before, and I also have Laura Mercier, which I love the bigger ones. So I think I'll do one side Laura Mercier, one side Fenty. Let's see what happens. Now, these mini ones like will come with a little powder puff, but they're too tiny, and especially if you have nails, I'm like, it's too much. So I'm going to take this and put some in the cap. Maybe. This is the translucent honey shade. Girl, if you don't come on. And I actually had thrown my Beauty Blender powder puff in the little travel case. Taking that. And we will, of course, blend this out, but what I'm doing right now is setting everything. Alright, and then we'll go in on the other side with Fenty. This is also in the shade Honey. Yo, is the Fenty side smoother? Do I like the Fenty Honey better? Okay. I'm gonna take this Gucci powder foundation or it says it's a beauty powder in the shade 12. I'm just gonna use that to set a little bit or to buff things out. Okay, so let's move on into some of the face products. I am going in with this Lethal Cosmetics face powder. Still gonna use this Sonia G. This is very pigmented, so let's see. Sorry, earrings getting in the way. Okay, that gave me a little bit of bronzing, right? And then for blush, I'm going to take this other Lethal Cosmetics shade. Wipe this off. Coming together. Okay. You know what I forgot to bring? I forgot to bring like a liner brush. I thought I had one in here. right, time for the Lancome Idole mascara. This mini, I think it was part of my like birthday gift or whatever from Ulta. It made me realize how much I actually like this mascara. I really like the wand. Like hugs your lashes. And then I'm going to go in with my Christian Audette gloss in Ray. Well, it's Christian Audette and Tara Lynn. So I think that's it. Here is my face. I think all I need now is more coffee. Gonna do that. And put everything away, and then I will be ready for my work day. So hopefully some of this was helpful. Let me know if you do your makeup at home or at work, or what works for you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones, and I will see you next time. Okay, that's it. Here's the look.